Our community-based instruction program, or CBIs, were created as a collaboration with TEA, Texas Education Agency, and Regions 1 through 20 Education Service Centers. Today's lesson, Waterworks. Welcome back to our CBI at-home lesson, Learning Together Apart. In the first half of our lesson, we learned about the different states of water, ice, liquid, and gas. And we learned about the elements of water, H2O. But in this lesson, part 2, we are going to learn even more fun and interesting things about water. I love learning about water. Do you love learning about water too? That is great because water is very important, and we should try our best not to waste it. How do you think we can conserve water? Turning off the water when you brush your teeth is a good idea, and fixing leaky faucets always helps. Plus, taking shorter showers. All of those are great ways to save water. And as you know, conserving our water resources is very important. And our friends at the Edwards Aquifer Authority are always doing everything they can to make sure we are taking care of our precious water. If you have any questions about what the Edwards Aquifer Authority does, you can always visit their website at edwardsaquifer.org. Because the best way to start protecting our water is to learn about it. And the Edwards Aquifer Authority is the perfect place for that. Water is all over the world. How much of the Earth do you think is covered in water? Do you think A, half of the Earth's surface is covered in water, 50%? Or B, do you think 5% of the Earth is covered in water? Or C, do you think over 70% of the Earth's surface is water? Think about it really hard. The answer is C. Over 70% of the Earth's surface is covered in water. That's a lot of water. Remember the two types of water? Salt water and fresh water. Good job. What percentage of the water on Earth do you think is salt water? A, 50% salt water, B, 97% salt water, or C, 1% salt water? Think about it really hard. The answer is B. 97% of the water on Earth is salt water. Wow, that means that most of the water on Earth is salt water, like the oceans. That's a lot of salt water. So that means that a very small percent of the water on Earth is fresh water, and that's the water we drink. And this is why it's so important to conserve water and not waste it. Wow, I sure did learn a lot today. Did you? Let's go over today's Waterworks lesson real quick. Today we learned how to conserve water and why it's important, and some fun facts, like how most of the water on Earth is salt water. And now that you've learned all these wonderful things about water, you can take this knowledge with you, and you can become the teacher yourself by sharing this lesson with your friends and family, or anyone who drinks water. Thank you so much for joining us today. It was so much fun learning together, apart with you.
Light is light!